All right, what's up, chat? Headed out doing some service calls. Camera looks a little funky, doesn't it? There it goes. Maybe that's a little bit better. Crash. All right, dude. What's up, chat? Doing service calls. Gotta go pick up, it looks like 7 coffee brewers from a place in Ashland. That's actually the Ashland Hospital. So head down there. See what's up. I was just talking to a coworker of mine. We were talking about the old Neo Geo games from back in the 90s that they used to have. The arcade games, you know, the Neo Geo games that had like 4, 5 different selections. I was talking to him about a game called Samurai Showdown. That game was freaking bomb, dude. You guys remember Neo Geo games at the arcades? The ones where you could, it wasn't just like, you know, the one game on it. You know, Mortal Kombat's only got its own arcade console, and Street Fighter had its own arcade console. The Neo Geo games had like 4. I think some of them had more. I can't remember, but I know 4 for sure. Those were pretty bomb. I used to love the Samurai Showdown. That was a cool game. We were talking about how, so I grew up in San Diego, and I was talking about how all the rich Asian kids used to have like the brand new consoles when they first came out. And I grew up super poor on welfare and everything. And so, you know, we didn't get the consoles when they first came out. I used to have to go to Kmart and play their displays. That's how I got to play the new consoles when they came out. Was at the Kmart down the street from my house on 54th and University down in San Diego. Of course, all the Kmarts are gone, so it's no longer there, but yeah, that's where, come on, dude, let's go. That's where I used to play my games. But yeah, all the Asian kids, they used to always have like top of the line stuff, all the new stuff, you know, Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. That was all like the rave while I was in school. So, yeah, let's talk about something, chat. Bring up a topic, talk about it. Even if I don't know anything, we can chat. There's quite a few of you in here. Maybe you want to give me a like. Show me some love. Hey, Donald, what's up? What you want to talk about? Video games? I don't really play any of the new consoles now. I want to say like PS2. I'm a PlayStation person. So like PS2, was like the last console that I was super into. PS3 a little bit. I got into it because I got kids. Right on, KP. Thank you for the like. But yeah, I'm driving to Ashland. I'm in Southern Oregon. So I'm driving to Ashland. I gotta go to the hospital down there, pick up some coffee brewers. Looks like there's 7 of them. So I'm about 20-25 minutes away. We could talk until then. Just let me know. But yeah, I really liked, me and my wife, we got sucked into the Tiger Woods. I want to say it was the Tiger Woods on PS2 03. I want to say it was the Tiger Woods 03. Oh man, that one was the bomb. You know, me and her used to get into that one. My daughter, she was young at the time. But yeah, my son, he grew up on like the PS3, PS4. We got the PS5 now. My wife still games. I do every once in a while, but I downloaded a bunch of the old Nintendo games on the Wii. Super Nintendo games on the Wii. I got the mini Super Nintendo. The little guy that comes with like, I think it's like 12 preloaded games on there. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, man, nothing like the nostalgia. You know? I like that. I started getting back into the Zelda Link to the Past. That one's pretty awesome. I like that. The graphics were killer back in the day when that first came out from the old Zelda games on the Nintendo, and then you got Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. Oh wow, man. You talk about a huge jump in terms of graphics and everything. That was insane. Yeah. So yeah, I got PS2 was the last console I was really into. For a while, because that's where all the Guitar Heroes came out of. So I got into the Guitar Heroes for a little while. I still got a lot of those. And I still have the PS3 hooked up. I play that from time to time, but not much. What games do you guys like? Or do you guys game at all? I remember we had a video store, used to call Super Fast Video. There was like 5 or 6 locations in San Diego. We had one of them up the street from my house. And of course they had VHS, but you rent the games, 99 cents for a day, overnight. So we'd go up there every Friday after school with $1, go rent a video game for Nintendo, bring it home, play it. I think it was like a 6 o'clock return time the next day, PM. So we'd play the video games all night, turn them in 6 o'clock the next day for 99 cents. Yeah, that was killer. And then all those stores shut down. Yeah. So I grew up on 45th and University down in City Heights in San Diego. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Really diverse down there. A lot of diversity. So now my son, he's mostly like a PC gamer. They play that Honkai Star Rail. You guys ever heard of Honkai Star Rail? They're into that. I see them play it. I don't really play it too much, so I don't know what it's about much. I hear them talk about it. My daughter plays it. My son plays it. They had a collab up at Round One. It's a huge arcade / like crane game arcade up in Eugene, Oregon, and they had a collab with Honkai Star Rail up there, and so in a couple of their crane games, they had a bunch of Star Rail merch, and so we ended up going up there, me and my daughter, playing for a few hours. Got the merch we wanted. Crane games are kind of glitched, where they only do certain payouts after you dump so much money into them. But yeah, Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, they just absolutely fanatics with that stuff. But anyways, yeah, just headed on down to Ashland. I'll cut off the stream once I get down there. Because I'm going to be down there for a little over an hour. Picking up some coffee brewers. I don't play much. I have this, the game on the PS3, it's the Sega Genesis collection. So it's got like Sonic and Altered Beast and stuff like that. I play that every once in a while. I actually do need to get a component plug-in for my Wii to my TV, the converter, so I can play my Wii, because that's got a lot of my old games on it. You know, Mario 3, Super Mario World. Those are the ones I really like. I'll play those for days. I should probably do that soon so I can put it on the live one morning. Play some of the stuff. If you're tuning in, go ahead and give me a like. Those always help. But yeah, we just talking about games right now. Any games in particular that you guys like? Gonna say, during COVID, me and my wife, we bought 2 Switches, and so we had 2 TVs in our living room side by side, 2 65-inch TVs, and we got really hooked on the Animal Crossing New Horizons, I think is the version. God, we were hooked on that. We'd go to each other's towns. Those are pretty awesome. I still play that from time to time. You guys play Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing with that New Horizons, you can terraform, so you can like build your town any way you want. That's always fun. I have like this huge blank area right in front of my house that I need to build up into like a carnival. It's kind of the theme I want to do there. I got the rest of my town set up. There's that area, and then there's another little area down in the bottom right, right along the shoreline. That's a little blank that I want to kind of add some stuff to. I just need to figure out what I want to do. The rest of my town's pretty set up. I don't do the clutter. You know, I like to be able to see everything. But yeah, we were hooked on that game, me and my wife. Driving, headed out to the hospital in Ashland. We got a bunch of coffee brewers out there I gotta pick up. I guess they're no longer wanting to buy coffee from us. So we're picking everything up, which is fine. Yeah, drop a like. They always help. They kind of help push the channel, you know. Down here for a while, hoping at least an hour. Oops, somebody got pulled over. Green dinosaur. Somebody got busted. Speed. Speed. It's always funny. Little kids, they get their cars and they feel like they just gotta, you know, prove something to somebody. You know, I always tell my son, you know, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. You know, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Yeah, it's always fun to go fast and speed and do all this reckless stuff, but you know, you only have one life to live, and you don't really want to throw it away doing something silly. Headed up to the hospital. Just driving. should show you guys a little bit of Ashland. It's a trip down here. It's a huge like theater town. They do the Shakespeare Festival down here. I mean, it is absolutely wild as far as theater goes. A lot of hippies too. It's funny because everybody down here, it's like, you know, they all want to be so different that they're the same. That's what's always fascinating to me, is how people want to be so unique and individualistic down here that they're the same. They're all the same. So there's really no uniqueness. You know, they're all the same, thriving off of each other. You know, trip. It is a trip. See what's up. Made it. Made it. I made it to the hospital. But anyways, YouTube, I'm gonna shut down the stream and I'll be back later. I'll get back on sometime the next, probably 8ish. I got some stuff I gotta do here, so I'll be back.